Let me ask you a question. How often do you brush your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth? I brush my teeth 13 times a week. Exactly 13 times a week. I give myself a cheat day. There are certain things in life that you would do no matter what. Like, it's not because of a social convention, it's not because of this or that, it's just because of your own comfort. Like taking a shower, you know what I mean? But sometimes, brushing my teeth is not like that for me. Like sometimes I could just skip brushing my teeth. Like I don't care. And maybe that's weird and you can judge me for that all you want. But to me, brushing my teeth occasionally, not, one night out of the week, I couldn't care less. Like I just let me go to bed. I don't want to get, when you have one cheat day out of the week, the rest of the days, I'm gonna have to exercise discipline and save that day, that feeling of just like, because that's the best feeling too. That's the best feeling is when you think you have to brush your teeth, like, oh God, no way. And then you realize, oh my God, it's the cheat day. And then you're like, this is the best day ever. That's like finding $20 in your pocket. Like that's top tier feelings. That's top, oh my God, it's cheat day. And then you can just, boom. It's like when you wake up right before your alarm. Not right before, but like before your alarm. It's like when you wake and you know you still have like 2 hours of sleep. You're like, ooh, 2 hours. Anyway, so I hope I've made the case for brushing your teeth only 13 times a week. Now, I don't know if that dentist recommended. However, I can present my credentials as someone who has never had a cavity in their life. Not one cavity. I actually enjoyed going to the dentist when I was a kid because they would give me compliments on how well I brushed my teeth. Those are my credentials. That's how you can trust me. And so today, I thought we would make an we would explore how to brush our teeth together. From someone who, when I was a kid, I hated brushing my teeth and I, like, half the time never did it. And I don't know how I never got a cavity. This quick side note, I used to have this toothbrush that was like red. I don't know if it was Cars themed, but it might have been. And it was like for kids, so it was edible. Used to crush that toothpaste. It tasted so good. I don't even remember what flavor it was. Ooh, like sometimes I swear I would just take like a little bit of a. Step one. Okay, so first what you're gonna need is a toothbrush. The toothbrush, the mighty toothbrush. Now, I have a strong opinion on toothbrushes. First of all, there's the debate. Do you go electric toothbrush? Do you go manual toothbrush? Now for this, I don't really judge. I just find some electric toothbrushes can get really pricey for some reason. I go manual because I feel like with a manual toothbrush, you can really feel where the toothbrush is going. Whereas with an electric toothbrush, sometimes they get so like, you know, they got so much horsepower that like they're just vibrating your entire skull and you can't feel where it's actually brushed. That's not what we want. I want to feel where I'm brushing my teeth because this is the guiding principle, the North Star of brushing your teeth. Here, right here, stay with me. This will be our North Star for this entire journey. You gotta brush until it feels clean. Brush until it feels clean. If you brush until it feels clean, then I feel like you've succeeded in brushing your teeth. I feel like that's evident, but I feel like not a lot of people do that, and only once has my hygienist ever said that, and it changed my life. because I never thought of it like that. And I feel like most people don't think of it like that either. They're just like, okay, you just gotta go, and then go. No. Brush until you feel that it's clean. Types of toothbrushes, back to that. Back to the types of toothbrushes. I go with a manual, and you want to go, there's two things that you want. You want soft, supple brushes. No hard brushes, because I don't know about you, my gums are sensitive. If I brush too much, they'll bleed, they'll cut, and then I eat a lemon and I'm incapacitated for a week. I don't want that. I get soft, and yeah, you gotta replace them a little more often, but honestly, so yes, supple, and also, the tongue scraper. You need a tongue scraper. And I know, this is once again, another part that people A, overlook, and B, despise. And I despise it too. But once you scrape your tongue once with a tongue scraper, you'll never go back to not scraping it. After you see the disgusting stuff that comes out of your tongue, you don't know, you don't realize. See, this is the miseducation. People aren't educated. This is my public service announcement. I don't care what dentists say. 10 out of 10 dentists recommend Sensodyne. Yeah, but they don't teach you how to use it. All right? I'm here to teach you how to use it. And I don't even use Sensodyne. Now that we've covered the toothbrush, what do you need? Recap. Big recap. Put it on the screen. What do we need for the toothbrush? We need a toothbrush that I prefer manual, but you could. Soft bristles. Bristles is the word. You need soft bristles and you need a tongue scraper. That's what you need. The rest, frivolous. Frivolous. Then you gotta get toothpaste. Now for toothpaste, I really don't care, to be honest. Toothpaste is toothpaste. Whatever you want. Some have different textures, some are more grainy, and some are more like, they look like froyo, but like not twisted. So it's just like, and like there's like a little green strip and a little green strip. Whatever you want. I'm personally not that big of a fan of like the grainy ones. They kind of make my mouth feel weird. But if that's what brightens your day, then have fun. Step 2. Last night I spent maybe an hour and a half building this. This is a diorama. I built a diorama so that we can understand what's going on, what my technique is for brushing your teeth without me having my philosophy for brushing my teeth and your soon-to-be philosophy for brushing your teeth will be this. Wait, before that, even before that, what is our North Star? I just said it. What is our North Star? Do you remember? If you don't remember, I'm going to say it again. But the third time, and there will be a third time, the third time, our North Star is brush your teeth until it feels clean. Brush your teeth until it feels clean. Feels clean. This is a subjective amount. It requires you to think critically about what's going on in your mouth. Feel around, sense stuff. Feel how it feels. This one I just cleaned. Okay, it feels like that. If I go to the back corner, does it feel the same way? No, it feels like there's a... Back to the diorama, okay? This is your bottom, this is the tongue. This is your bottom jaw, right here. There's the top one, no tongue. What I want you to do is separate this as I did here. There's 1, 2, and 3 big sectors. There's 3 chunks. 1, 2, 3. Okay? We got 3 chunks. Each chunk is comprised of 3 sub-chunks or walls. Let's call them walls. You have take this chunk for example. You have this wall right here on the inside. You have this wall on the top. Have this wall. 1, 2, 3. That's how your tooth looks like. You have to go over every single wall in every single quadrant. Let's call them quadrants. So what you have to do to be able to brush your teeth adequately, coming from a guy who's never had a cavity, might I remind you, never had it. You might think I'm neurotic. You might think that, and I'm willing to be called that. That's fine. But then I start on the outsides. So you start here, boom, 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 boom. Right? Then I go insides. Now inside is more annoying. And I'm gonna be real. It sucks. It sucks. Just like the whole process of brushing your teeth sucks. This one sucks. But you gotta do it because that's where food stays and you don't realize. So you go inside and then I go top, outside, 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 inside, inside, inside. Well, I would be doing it like, and then this part, the one, so that's the philosophy. Quiz. We're doing a quiz. Get ready. How many quadrants are there in your mouth? Multiple choice, go. That's the right answer, you gotta guess. You gotta guess, if you don't remember it, you're gonna learn. We're gonna have to learn. The answer, in total, is 6 quadrants. If you got it wrong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quadrants. Second question, how many walls does each quadrant have? I'm gonna give you less time. It's 3. It's 3 quadrants. It's 3 walls. It's 3 walls. Final question. How many quadrants? How many walls in total? Final question. How many walls in total do you have to brush in order to fully brush your teeth? Some math here. Let's see. What the fuck? I can't think. Okay, time's up. It's time for the answer. The correct answer for this final question is brush until you feel that it's clean. If you feel tricked, then I'm sorry, but you deserve it. You deserve to feel tricked because I told you that it was coming back. I told you that that was our North Star twice now. Now 3 times. You gotta pay attention, okay? This is not some game. This isn't a game to us anymore. You're still watching this. You're in this with me. You're in this delusional world with me right now. Now, once your teeth are brushed, here comes the annoying part. You have to scrape your tongue. And I'm sorry, but it's true. Your tongue is gross. Your tongue is gross. I'm looking at you. Your tongue is gross if you don't brush it. My technique for this is very simple. I turn it onto the side because there's more surface area, and then I just do pa 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 until there's minimal amounts of brush your goddamn tongue, all right? I'm looking at you. Your tongue is gross. Brush it. Okay? I'm looking at you. Step 3. Finally, we've got to the last part. And the last part is an essential part. It's arguably one of the most important parts. Like, it's more important than brushing your tongue, but you should brush your tongue. But I'm talking about flossing. Yes, flossing, the thing that your dentists ask you about, and then you gotta lie, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I floss, and then flossing. Floss, 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 floss. I don't want you to go for the rest of your life to the dentist lying, saying, no, yeah, I floss every day. I floss every other day, you know, I'm kind of bad at it, but No more lying about the flossing to the dentist. Now, a lot of people hate flossing for many different reasons, but one of those reasons, and the main one I think, is that it hurts. When you floss for the first couple times, first week, it feels like it's never ending. You gotta bleed. I'm bleeding. It's not helping me. I'm bleeding. The problem with flossing, and the reason why people bleed, is A, because they don't floss, but B, is because the real truth here is that because people who floss, the floss that they give you is terrible. The floss that they supply, the dentists themselves supply, sucks. It's terrible, it's the worst floss, and it's not inducive to a flossing, what's the word here? Mentality. It doesn't promote flossing. They give you the most terrible. You use it once, you're like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna turn my life around, it's January, I'm trying to be a better person, okay, I'll use the floss that they gave me. And then you try to use the floss, and you bleed everywhere, and it's uncomfortable, and the thing is breaking, and it sucks. This is the floss you wanna buy. This brand, I don't know, look for this one. This floss has single-handedly changed my experience with flossing, my brother's experience with flossing, countless of my friends' experience with flossing. I can't tell you how many times I've been sleepover, trip, anything. I pull out the floss. People are like, yo, you floss, the hell? And they're like, damn, that's so uncool. And then I'm like, you know what? Not flossing is actually more uncool. And let me tell you about this. Why? First of all, the box is solid. Not a terrible little box that breaks and then disintegrates into 4 little pieces, and then you have like... Point 2, the floss itself is thick. See how thick it is? The floss is thick. It's like a linguine. Imagine a linguine. This one is thick, which means it doesn't dig into your gums as much, and it doesn't make you bleed as much. It's a thicker piece of floss, so it'll just glide on your gums. This changed the game, and my mom is the one who put me on. So you gotta thank my mother, because she's the one who introduced this floss into my life, and it has made its way into everyone around me. Everyone flosses. If you're near me, you floss. And that's a fact. Flossing is genuinely one of my favorite parts of brushing my teeth because it's fun. I feel good after I floss. Brushing your teeth is annoying. Doing your tongue is annoying. Flossing though, it's fun. Oh yeah. One last thing. It is very important. The water that you use is ice cold. As cold as it can get. Leave it out for the pipes to blow up. I don't care. I want the water. Scene 1, take 1, action.